Well, you will be aware that many newspaper organizations are creating digital newsrooms, which appears to be the current trend. And the idea of digital newsrooms is for continuous publishing, so that journalists in a digital newsroom are trained not just in print, but also online and in broadcasting. And of course, broadcasting can be done through online sources. So it's not, I think the whole trend is towards making the content instantly available, not just once every 24 hours, but instantly. And I think I probably do subscribe to this idea of a digital newsroom where there's no set deadlines, but you publish by some route to market at any time. What should remain unique is the high quality of editorial and the experience that's behind that content origination. But I think we all have to realize that to be limited to a single newspaper coming out once a day is not going to be the future. And I don't think it is. The previous questioner raised this point, which I think is implying that we should just stick to our traditional franchises, but we'll be out of existence if we do that. So we have to look at not just bolstering those existing franchises, but finding other routes to market. And perhaps the digital newsroom is the way ahead. Now, for all of us in this room, it means that there are going to be greater demands in terms of the skills that journalists employ. And if any of my children go into journalism, which I hope they will, I will encourage them to not just have basic reporting skill, but also the technical skills of broadcasting, online, production, all of those skills, so that the content they originate can be disseminated via many routes to market, and that they will have the power to control their content across those routes to market. And I think increasingly, writing journalists will find that they can control their work right up to the point where it reaches the consumer, and that they will be much more involved as journalists, not just in the content that they prepare, but also in the market that they serve and the means of communicating with that market. And like it or not, I think editors will more and more become involved in the commercial side of the business. And I think that's good, and we encourage our editors to be part of the management team, looking not just at the content, but also looking at the positioning of the product, looking at the market, and indeed looking at the profitability of the operation.
If I could